All right, here with my guy, Coach Quas, head coach at Cornerstone Christian Academy, off a heartbreaking loss to Richmond Heights. Coach Quas, man, you can never point your finger on one loss, especially when it's a big loss like this.
Sure.
But just in your words, explain like what went wrong today.
Sure, I can. I'll point it at myself, right? Like, I've never lost here. Like, we won 5 state championships when I was at Jones. I've never lost in this building. And I think that's my first loss in any type of semifinal. Someone told me I was 39-1, or now 39-1. I'll admit it. The last thing I was worried about was them running and jumping us, because I thought if they did, we would get turtles some shots, and their length just gave us a lot of problems. So I told these guys, man, I'll take it. You know what I mean? And I told them this too, and I mean this, Marshawn, you know me. I told them I would rather lose by 50 with you than put any state championship ring on with anybody else. I feel that strongly. Just amazing kids. You know, I think that the start we got off to just crushed us, because we played about as bad as you can play, and then you're down 6, and then at that point the floodgates.
I was gonna say, man, end of the second half, you guys kind of figured some things out, got into a kind of a zone defense, and found that spark. You know, what basically kind of ignited that spark? You know, what would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I know we finally got turtle and open look.
Exactly.
I mean, we picked a heck of a day to have our worst game of the year. They caused a lot of that just with how long they are, how strong they are. I mean, he got a shot blocked more tonight, I think, than he has in 2 years.
Exactly.
Right? And a couple times you're just, because they're so long, you're trying to make something happen. But listen, my dad's going to be 81 years old. He's won 7 state championships. He always says, if this is the worst thing that ever happens to you, you're going to live a good life. And I mean, these guys inspire me, Sean, in terms of being Christ followers. And, on the back of our shirts is Romans 3:5, which means we shouldn't just rejoice in our glory, but we should rejoice in our sufferings. And that's what I did. Like, I mean, we're emotional, but they're tears of happiness, right? That like, I'm not upset. I have an attitude of gratitude that I got to coach a young man. Like, how lucky am I, man? You know my story, man. I'm a guy who tried to take his own life at one point, right?
Exactly.
Like, the Lord kept me here, and I never understood why. And I get to coach young men like this. Come on, man.
I was gonna say, Coach, man. Talk about 2 more questions. Talk about your seniors. You know, you had, I want to say, about 4 to 5 seniors seven seniors on the team. DJ Niles, a few others. Just talk about how important your seniors was for your team
Ryan
this year.
Merrill's going to go to Lake Erie to play football on a full scholarship. He's going to be an unbelievable. Hey, your guy's a football player out here playing, running around with Division I basketball players. Jeremiah Hendricks is just number 11. I just can't tell how that, like, it just shocks me the type of leader he is now, versus when I got here 2 years ago. DJ Niles, I mean, he had a rotten game, but he's been our cornerstone all year. He's been our cornerstone for the last 2 years. I've never coached him, an unselfish kid. His best basketball is ahead of him. He's going to have a great college career. Deshaun Baden, this was his first year organized basketball. Amazing kid. I know it's not like a broken record. Adam Scott plays his tail off. Christian Mason had an injury this year. It really hurt us because he's our second best shooter besides Turtle, and it helped give us another option.
Right.
And then I'm missing TJ Jones, our student council president. Just amazing kids. Just they care about Jesus, others, and then themselves. That's all you can ask for, man.
And last but not least, man, one thing about you, I know, you bounce back quick, you bounce back good. So what's the future for the Stone? You're gonna have some good guys coming back, led by the sharpshooter Babe Kwasniak, your son. So what do you think the future is for you guys?
I decided a long time ago, Sean. I don't let other people decide my success. You know what I mean? When I judged my success on winning high school state championships, I became depressed. I became anxious. Right? We only answer to one authority, right? And a lot of people in the media get uncomfortable with that. And listen, man, we don't care, because that's why we do what we do. I love the way my kids look you in the eye. They shake your hand. I love the way they answer the bell when they don't want to. And our 2 best players are sophomores. I mean, you talk a lot about Quinn, but Carter Armstrong, I mean, he's probably at 80%. He's been banged up, and he's just so competitive. And a lot of those guys from Richmond are guys he plays AU with and his boys, and I know that hurts. And I think we got as good of a backcourt coming back as anybody in the city. So, when you live the right way and you glorify God in everything you do, this game will kind of take care of itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Coach, man,
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you as always,
sure.
man. You know, we locked in, Coach. So I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing what's going on with the Stone next year, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
for coming.